Side, Chitoro being jumped upon. He's going to go up to the high ground, go for the TP out. Wave of Terror is there to find him. Swaps him out, swaps him back up to the cliff so he no longer has any place to move to. Very nicely done there from Seb with the double swap. If he does put points into this, the Voodoo Restoration, should that be enough to keep the Void safe against this lane, or is it still going to be difficult?
Yeah, I think it'll still be a bit difficult. It still applies with the Shaker too. It's not just the Veno.
Yeah.
You know, these double up of creep waves do add up as wow. They're actually able to find the kill down bottom.
Yeah, to continue being fine. Mid lane, Thompson, yeah, he does live on the edge here. He just knows there's not going to be any sort of high burst from the Invokers out of mana. Bottom lane, another time. There's, you know, mid one, he's getting those +2s very early this game. 2 already, it's just 3.5 minutes in. Down against him. I mean, bottom lane, mid one. Could he get the kill in time? He is. He actually might live. The heals it from the living armor. Mid one's not going down. They're just going to be able to clean up the 2 of them.
Oh boy.
Oh, I mean, we're 6 minutes in. He's got 8 in out of this lane already.
He's got Midas too. It's going to be coming out already.
Midas 2.
This hero has gotten buffs recently around the intelligence because you didn't even have mana for your spear plus ult combo in the past. He's pretty close to not having that right now.
Oh, they're going to try and go on mid one. They've got the arena drop down. Collapse is getting low, but the backup's there for Mio and Sobat. Mid one will get the kill, so hey, he'll be like, you know what, whatever. +2. I got it. I'm out of there. He does die. I mean, they are killing him. They don't mind that though. He's a bit newer on the block compared to someone like Thompson, but I feel like there's definitely similarity in their playstyle. Mid lane, he didn't get caught in the chrono, but he did get the shift off in time, so he's more than okay. And now Yatoro's in trouble. The fear though could just save them, and it will. Pushes them back. They won't be able to continue to focus down onto Yatoro. He gets away. Mio running down mid one. The cold snap out. Living armor is there, keeping mid one alive. But they've got the damage to take him. They have. Mio gets the kill. Now mid Saxa, he's got the Fisher set up on a Mio. Seb comes in with a Gale, but it's under the tower. Thompson dive in for this. He's got to try going in aggressively onto Mio. Mio's in with the Ghost Walk. He's stepping away, but the sentry is down. Mio within range of it. He's trying to run into the stick charge. Mio, he's able to turn with the cold snap onto Thompson. Mio's going to get away. Now Thompson, he's taking heavy fire from the Death Wall, but he is shifting up. He's okay. Saxa taking hits from the tower. Seb diving in from a Poshka, but the Voodoo Restoration keeps the Poshka alive. Now Collapse. He sweeps across. He's got the control on Seb with the arena down. Yatoro, he's got the fashions in onto No-Tail. No-Tail pops the overgrowth, but Mio snipes him. Gets him with the tornado. The tower hits come in. Now Thompson's been surrounded. He gets taken out. 11-5 now. As Yellow Submarine coming in with the big plays.
I think he needs Manta or BKB on Thompson after the E-Blade, just to make his life easier.
Top lane Collapse. Oh, spear off the mark.
Spear.
And with that, Collapse. You got anything else? No, Taylor's going to have to use the overgrowth to hold Collapse in position. Mid-Bon's there on the high ground with the damage as Mid-Bon can get back to stealing in.
Oh, look at his mana pool. Oh, he's getting to that point.
Actually. Low, Thompson. Go for some Witch Doctor action here. They've got their ults. They've got the Chronosphere ready to go if they want to try and do something mid.
They don't have their
Saxa. Saxa just tries to step in here with the Fisher. He's going to get the Echo out. Global as well. They're stepping onto Mio. Mio, is he going to go down? Thompson zips in with the spear back. Mio's still alive. He's ticking down low and he will force the poison. Zoro jumps over onto Saxa. They're able to get down the Shaker in return. Moving in with the Willow. Sobat trying to get on top of Seb, but not quite enough damage from the Willow now. So Sobat has to back off. Another curse comes in from mid-one.
A lot of damage.
Pretty low. Zip in from Thompson. Adaptive Strike. The infused raindrop. Keeping Sobat alive, and that will save him.
That is actually true. Collapse. Oh, not again. His mana.
No, not his mana.
Oh, his mana.
The Chrono's out, though. And with the Maledict, but he did start to shift. See if they're going to have the damage to actually do anything about this Thompson Morph. I don't think they are. Nothing comes in onto Thompson, so he doesn't care. Victoria's still trying to find the bash, but he won't. Chrono just not quite able to set up anything too great. I mean, it's always fun to see. You always want to see it.
Absolutely, Seb. Frontline.
I've got a Chrono. Yatoro's going to drop it. Just to try and stop anyone else from being able to head up to the high ground and get in and help out Seb. Pretty low here, though. Damage over time, ticking Sobat down. Is that curse going to be enough to kill him? Is it all the unheal? Oh, they try and keep him alive, but it's not going to work. The damage from mid-one's curse too much. Thompson comes with the burst that jumps onto Yatoro. Yatoro just gets comboed on the front lines. He's gone down. They have got the damage to take out No-Tail in return. See if they've got any further control of Thompson, trying to block him up into the root. Death Ward's down. Thompson turns with the spear to put it in position, but the Chaos Meteor is down upon him. He's going to go for the TP out. They've got anything to capture the TP. They do. Spears back up, locks him down into the arena. Compton E-Blaze himself. He's trying to escape from this. He's still alive, but the cold snap and the control is enough to finally kill off that Maul.
Very careful. So many
OG.
Okay.
Thinking about going for the Roche here.
Chrono is down.
Yeah.
No smart. No arena either. Should be pretty safe here. They don't have their Morphling though. Their big hitter isn't there just yet, so it's dying pretty slowly.
It's been scouted out. They're moving across. Seb on the high ground's going to drop down the ult. Does manage to find a connection onto the few of them here, holding them in place. There's going to be the GP over from Mio. Seb, the focus, he's going to put the heals, but he's out of mana, he's out of health. Seb's going to go down. Saxa jumps to the Mio instantly with the BKB, turns over towards Saxa. Overgrowth comes out from No-Tail, holds the three of them in position.
Big global.
The arena's dropped down, but this is global and the damage coming out from Midbon. They're trying to run, but the silence is just cleaning up. Thompson's the one to get the 2 kills off the back of it, but it's more in for Midbon.
Chrono at 10.
Chrono at 10. It's not going to be too tough though. Nope. Roshan goes down, jump forward for Saxa. He's actually managed to close the gap onto Mio. Mio always trying. E-Blade actually off the mark there, and that's going to give the opportunity for the Fit to come into play, push back Thompson. No-Tail still moving in. Curse on Mio as well, ticking him down, gets another connection as well as the detection. They come in with a burst. The Fisher from Saxa finishes off the job. Kill Mio off. Now 6k lead here for OG. And of course, that Aegis holding strong on Thompson. They're ready to try and push for the high ground at just 23 minutes in.
Oh, yeah, you totally just TP back. Yes, Chrono.
And they got the damage though. They need to take down Mid-One. They will be able to do so. They turn over towards No-Tail with the Death Ward down. They're going to be able to get the 2 of them. 2 dead on OG. Can they control Thompson long enough on the high ground? He's able to step to the side. Waveforms up in a second. In fact, he's going to turn into the Void Time Walk out of the base. Mio
trying to chase forward here. Saxa.
Yeah, great angle on the Tornado, catching the 2 of them. Cold snap down onto Saxa, but the jump's there for Thompson. He's in onto Mio. Mio pops the BKB, continued Mio onto Saxa. Saxa trying to run the Deafening Blast, and the final few punches should do it. Mio claims the light of the Shaker. Collapse has got the wraparound. Arena into the Spear. Seb's locked in position. So not only 2 kills off the back of that, 4 in total, as Yellow Submarine will be able to push back OG, despite OG being the side with that Aegis. Gotta be careful. Saxa.
The Bruising Brothers.
Find him. Ooh, he went for the TP in the pit, but Saxa, he called his bluff. Fisher's out, and Saxa puts a stop to the escape of Yatoro once again. 8 seconds to avoid, but of course Thompson still hits very hard here. Trying to slow him down. They have brought enough time for the Void to come back in play, and OG won't quite yet have found the melee racks. Thompson still wants to stick around. Tornado at the back of the room. See if they got the combo. Arena's down as well as the Spirit. He's locked into the wall. Yatoro jumps in place. He's able to get the Chrono out. There's the Cataclysm coming down, bursting Thompson low into the bashes. Thompson's going to fall. OG's got to back off now. They've lost their Morphling. I'm going to say that. Seb's walking in. He's able to lay down the ult. To So Bad. Actually, only onto So Bad.
Only hit So Bad.
Onto the Womb. And would you sort of say overall, considering the lineups, there is a bit of pressure on OG to close this one up sooner than later?
A lot is going to be down to initiation and counter-initiate because there's just too much in this game.
River collapse. Able to jump up. He's got the catch on Seb. Arena's down. They lock him into the wall. Seb falls. Thompson looking for the opportunity of getting in. He's going to jump over. Bursts out the Witch Doctor. Thompson able to jump in for more. He's looking in. He's going to jump forward. Saxa's in as well. Thompson committing onto Mio, but Mio pops the BKB. Spear comes out, does catch Thompson over to the tree. The batches into the Cataclysm. Is it enough? No. Thompson able to start shifting. He's going to live. Turns over towards the Void. Takes down Yatoro. Now with the BKB wearing off Mio. He's got nothing else to help himself. He has a Tornado. It's not enough, is it? Saxa, he's in. Or maybe they haven't got any further detection. They don't. Mio's actually going to be able to make it away with the Ghost Wall. He will live. 3 kills for OG. OG actually smoking up, and Sax and Thompson looking to see if they can get a jump outside of the base, because Maposhka and Sobat, they're splitting up, they're heading out.
They see everything right now too. They see these 2 supports with the ward. Maposhka, very dead. And Sobat is very likely to get chased out too here. No-Tail. Both Thompson on the track.
They might be able to connect with him. Yatoro's coming in. Oh, he's found Thompson. And with the Cataclysm coming down, are they going to have the damage? They are. They're able to blow him up with the Cataclysm. Yatoro goes over towards Midbon. Saxa locks him down with the ultimate straight away. Collapse also bursts in place as they will both fall. Saxa with a quick counterplay. Get revenge for the loss of his Morphling, and Saxa's not done. He's chasing for more. Look over towards this Willow. This control should have enough. Fish is up. doesn't even need to come out. The damage from mid-one's glaives wasn't enough to take down Sobad before the TP successful. Can't really get away with nothing less than perfect execution now. OG.
Pretty much.
I've got the strengths now. Knocked down. BKB is going to come out immediately from Mio. Thompson's going to try and chase in onto Mio, but he will get clipped onto the wall. And now with the Cataclysm, Thompson, he's still alive. He himself, jumps over as he time walks. The bash is in there, but Thompson's alive. He's going to be fine. He's able to turn, take down Yatoro. Yatoro, he goes down without buyback as Yatoro bought the BKB, but he didn't use it. He's dead with a non-used BKB. The hold there on Mio, and just like that, well, I think we've come back to a bit of an abrupt finish. There's 3 heroes dead. No one's got buyback. That's actually GG. All right, well, that's it. A bit of a sudden ending. And again, they had a lot of fighting and some good hold from Yellow Submarine, but at the end of the day, never mind that 13%, it might as well have been 0. Ends within moments after we come back after that pause. As OG, they'll close up this game 1 point.
But this one's not really slowing down mid one either. He's all the way up to 10 last hits already anyway, and Void's only at 4. He does have a bunch of creeps coming in toward his way, but they're messing with it quite a bit here. With just 2 heroes.
Yeah, mid one and Nodes are doing just fine. Mid lane, Mio is going to be able to step up and get that kill with a curse. Kill him, it won't. He's going to live as well. They're able to pop that salve up. Wow. I mean, this is, I mean, they do need this, right, Yellow Submarine? They need to have their mid lane go this way. If Mio falls behind here, it's going to be a very hard game for them to play. These side lanes, as you see up top, you see bottom lane, mid one. Going on to Miposhka. Poshka's getting low, but there's 3 of them here. Mid one has got anything to jump to. Creep wave's coming over. Managed to jump away. Yatoro's going to try and chase. Would have needed the first hit bash and get it. Live once more. Mid lane Thompson, very low. Mio trying to dive in for the potential of finishing him off, but no tails around. Mid, Sobad's coming in with the smoke. He's going to try and catch Thompson by surprise. Oh, nice. And he's able to do so. Walks gets the cogs now. They'll get themselves the kill. Light strike as well onto Seb. But Saxa, he's coming with a wraparound, and with that grasp, he's able to set up onto Sobad. Get something in return, but they do kill off the silencers, so just continuing to try and pour their efforts into the lane where they are able to make things happen, which is this.
Thompson, also, actually going to get caught on here from Mio. Mio with the DD.
Isn't enough damage, he needs one more hit. Can he find it? He's looking around the trees, but Thompson's juking. No tails in with the stun. Now Mio's in trouble. Thompson's starting to salve up. Dragon Slave will cancel it, but he's got the living armor as well. Mio trying to chase, but Thompson remaining out of range. No tail. He's got anything else to throw back of the way of Mio. Mio holding it round turns. Will get no tail, but it's going to cost him his life. And now Sobad. He might just end up feeding into as well to Thompson as well, and he does. More in for Thompson in that mid.
After all these constant move arounds, as Thompson's getting aggressive, walking into the high ground versus Mio and Miposhka.
Yeah, he's straight in. I mean, they've got the slow onto Mio. Mio trying to run away. Can Saxa get in on him? He can't. So Mio will escape. Miposhka is going to feed in over towards Thompson. Collapse comes in with a burrow strike. They're in the two of them. They are there. They're tanking the battery assault. Dragon Slave comes into play. Thompson will get stunned. The living armor will not save him. He goes down, but not before he's able to get 2 kills. Get the imp for it. Now time's been bought for Seb to swing across. Saxa's on top of Mio with the Nature's Grasp. Coming the burrow strike onto Seb, but the sentry's down. They've got the vision onto Collapse. He'll fall. Seb with the cleanup once again as he remains there in the top spot this game. 4-0-2, and with the top net worth right now.
Sand King Collapse just really looking like a 4 or 5 position Sand King right now here. As he shows Collapse. They've got the dust. And he will collapse again.
Or will he?
Or will he?
He's running.
He will.
No, he will. Really, we've seen them go usually when they're playing the Silence to get the glimmer. They'll put Photo down bottom.
The swap is there though.
Seb's in. He's able to save mid one, and Seb's not even going to go down himself. He's ready to start chasing in. In fact, mid one, he's charging straight into all of it. Another swap onto Mio as they get the kill on Yatoro. He tries to TP as well. It's instantly put to a stop by the overgrowth of Saxa. Just an instant turnaround from OG, and I mean, obviously thanks to the great start that Seb's had top, he's having a fantastic game this time on the Venge. 5-0-4.
See if Yellow Submarine looks to fight here without any of their ultimates available.
Poshka was got Saxa. He does have the glimpse and try for it. They got him in the stun. He got the living armor off in time. Still in with a burrow strike of 4 heroes upon him. He'll fall. Collapse though just gets taken down in a couple of glaives from Thompson. That's so bad. He's also in the cogs taking heavy hits from the silence, so they will manage to trap and kill Seb. But now they've got run, no tail, fire blast set up. Thompson's ready to clean up the inn. Posture is up to the high ground, drops down the field, but the curse is in play. +2 once again for Topson as he's up 18 in. Topson's always just building up that in. So bad. Just managed to get him with the slow. Mid one's in on him. There'll be more in by the looks of it if they can find the vision for that last hit. Tries for a TP out. Straight away, mid one's in with the tricks of the trade. So bad's life is put to an end. But has found it down in the jungle bottom. Collapse. They've got him. Smoke cloud and the overgrowth holds him down. Yet another death on the Sand King. Now silence, swap into the stun. Yatoro goes down. Miposhka will manage to TP out, but OG they just can't stop the kills. 19-7, top lane, mid one comes in. He's trying to chase down Mio. Mio's going to turn, goes for the TP out. He'll make it away, only just. He's out. Mio will live.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So much going the way of OG this bottom lane. Tier 1 tower, another objective cleaned up.
Bottom tower has fallen.
So bad, he's hiding. He has got position for a hook shot. He was able to maybe come in with something. No tell. He's leading into Miposhka. 3 hits from Topson, and he gets the kill. The Static Storm's down. Collapse never get over with the Burrow Stroke. Hook shot as well. They're up to Topson with the Laguna Blade, but the living armor. Topson's still alive. He's holding his ground. Turns over towards Yatoro. The swap takes him out to the side. Doesn't matter. Still goes down to Dragon Slaver Mio. With the Chrono set I want to set, they're going to be able to find the bench too. 3 dead on OG as now a bit of a turnaround comes into play from Yellow Submarine. They block Saxa off. Yatoro does go down to damage his Saxa, but this time it's Yellow Submarine with a triple kill for Mio. I mean, tops. It always happens. I feel like we've seen this from OG before. One of the core players plays a hero in game 1, and then the second game, it's a different player picking up the hero, and you can tell there's definitely a bit of competitiveness there when it comes to between the ranks of OG. You know, no one wants to be dumb silencer. You got to compete to be the smartest, and Topson's definitely doing his best. He's got 24 in it. Oh, so bad he's walked into this. That's going to be more in for Topson. Gains a couple of brain cells, up to 26 in at this 50-minute point. They're taking down the Roshan. I don't know if Yellow Submarine's going to be able to contest this. There's no Chrono for 70 seconds still. They're not going to be able to do anything about this one piece, as this is OG. The Roche up the Aegis. They're going to give it to mid one, as mid one is going to be very active. Has the defusal complete. He's still good on the money. 8-3-2, without a doubt, as you've seen. If you hadn't seen Yellow Submarine before today, Mio definitely seems to be sort of the standout player in terms of what he's been able to bring up. And they have found mid one, sort of just AFK here. He was standing totally still. They've killed him once. They've actually got the ults coming in, but the global Topson puts it completely to a stop. But it doesn't matter. The Static Storm was out in time. They've killed mid one. As he was just sat there, he didn't expect the sentry at all. A little bit AFK as he goes down. Now the vision's down to Sax. They're able to drag him back, put a stop to the TP. No Tail's coming in from the side. Turns over towards Miposhka now onto the Sobal with the stun. Saxa, he punches down Miposhka, collapses over with the Burrow Strike, Thunder Strike, and Light Strike Array down onto Saxa. It's another kill for Yellow Submarine. OG. Seb as well, with the Chrono dropped down upon him. Yatoro's got the lockdown. Light Strike's off the mark, but the Burrow Strike isn't. Straight in onto Seb they go. Glimmer Cape buying him some safety. He'll swap to the side, swap No Tail in so Seb can get out of here, but this is going to cause the death of No Tail. So bad, will tick down to the Arcane Curse.
Your lips are sealed.
Topson at the end of it all. He's able to still benefit with a bit of a +2. Timing that see Yellow Submarine work towards is going to be that Chrono up in 35. But already TP's coming over to this half of the map. Yatoro's got to be careful. OG's on the hunt. What is there? The global comes into place. Topson jumps forward. Seb with the swap back into the magic missile. They've got the damage. Yatoro gets taken down. Collapse. It's actually going to Burrow Strike down to the low ground. He's looking to hide in the trees. No TP up for 5 seconds. Can he hide and juke this? He's got Blink up in a second. Is he going to be able to jump out? He is. He's out to the side. Curse is in play. Mid one's able to close in. Diffusal Blade's slow. And it's more in for Topson. 34 in right now at the 19th minute. Now OG smoke up from Seb and Saxa. They're ready to try and bait with Topson and No-Tail. Moving into the jungle. The question is, do Yellow Submarine fall for it? Smoke on smoke action. So bad. Oh, he threads the needle. Straight down the mid. He misses it all. Silence is out. Topson comes in with the punches. That's one down. Yatoro jumping in. He's looking for a Chrono opportunity. The epicenter. Oh, doesn't get anything, but the Chrono does. He's got the 3 of them. Laguna down onto Topson. Light Strike follow. Collapses in with the Burrow Strike. They've taken out the Silencer. Swap over to the side. Seb trying to save mid one, but the dilation is upon him. Jumps over towards the crease for Yatoro. He's chasing down. Tricks the trade. There's one still alive for now. Now the globals in play. The silence hits them all. Yatoro, he's caught in the smoke cloud. He's trying to get himself out of it, but he's beaten down. Saxa comes in with a final blow to take down the Void.
I love when I see these like fragile heroes go blink dagger first of these initiations.
I mean, we saw it just there. Straight away dodges the hook shot. Does still get caught by the light strike. I mean, Thompson's still taking some heavy damage, but he's able to get the global. Even with the Laguna, is he alive? Didn't quite die. Finally, the right clicks will finish him off. But you're seeing just the rest of OG move in onto Yellow Submarine. As soon as they blow everything onto Thompson, they still lose 3 heroes. And Push is going to try for the TP out. He'll make it. He's out and away.
Especially with what you're up against. You can try. Yeah, you need some big ultis to connect here. But OG, they're not going to all stack inside the pit.
Well, let's see what they can do around it. It's already just clearing out the illusions. Yatoro's going for the wraparound. See what kind of a jump they can find. Mid when he's already in onto Mio. Mio has to put the BKB gouge to the side. The global's going to be there to follow up. Mio's got to keep running. Side the river, Sobad's been left behind. Yatoro's trying to jump and commit onto Seb, but the magic missile comes out. Yatoro is going to drop the chrono. Has he got the damage to kill the ogre? He hasn't. He's been overgrowthed in position. Saxa holds him back. Now Yatoro's taking heavy damage. He's caught in position. He cannot jump out without killing himself to curse it. As the Void goes down, another team fight that OG is just able to walk away with.
Both cores on the same side of the map here. Yellow Submarine. Have to be careful. Thompson's in.
Jumps in with a Hex. Mio is going to run. He's going to be able to turn and get the stun on the Thompson.
Oh.
He might just get the kill. He turns, takes out Thompson. Over to the side. Yatoro being jumped upon. He's going to go up to the high ground, go for the TP out. Wave of Terror's there to find him. Swamps him out, slots him back up to the cliff, so he no longer has any place to move to. Very nicely done there from Seb with the double swap to cancel the TP, but get him back in the range of the smoke cloud that Midbomb was placing down onto Mio.
That first hit doing a casual, 700 or 800 damage.
And Midbomb's in. He's going to start things off onto the Void. Toro is going to get out to the side.
Now mid one, can they actually try to punish this with a glimpse? They're trying.
Got the Aegis done. Get him the once.
Okay.
And they do it a second time. Yeah, going to try and time the light strike a little bit early. Everyone's going to get the chance to turn. Moving on to Mio. Toro is going to drop the chrono. Just Thompson, but the swap's there. Seb's able to get Thompson out to the side. And Seb, he's so tanky. They just cannot kill Seb, even in the chrono, as nobody other than the Ricky a second time going down. And it costs a lot. So they get the Ricky. Can they get anything else from this? As OG are able to back off.
Well, let's see. Okay, Yellow Submarine, they're going for the smoke here. Trying to outnumber. This could be pretty big here. See who they catch. It's the two tanky boys on the front line.
I mean, they're going to turn straight towards Collapse. Collapse is able to turn with the power strike straight away. The hook shot. They're on top of Thompson. Thompson's deep. Thompson, he's going to get swapped against Seb with the save. Gets Thompson out of harm's way. They're trying to chase Thompson. Can they find him? Thompson turns towards Yatoro, but the passions are there. Thompson will go down. Seb still living here throughout the damage of the static storm. They finally pop him. But it's a good hold from Yellow Submarine so far. They've killed off 2 of the cores. Poshka does get left behind to the damage of Saxa and No Tail.
Small gains for Yellow Submarine, but like you said, OG, they're back up. Mid one's here. The last set of racks here. And this illusion, it still is painful as well, too. Seb, he might be dead. He might be in the grave, but not entirely.
Saxa. Oh, Collapse tried to jump in, but he bleeds the cloud. He is able to get out of the side, but now the global's in play. Midbond's on top of him. Yatoro's trying to finish off Saxa, but Saxa's so tanky. He's taking a lot of punches to threaten this Treant protection. During the time, Midbond's just cleaning up to the side. Collapse is going to come in with a buyback. Jumps in onto Midbond. Trying to hide in the trees, but they found him. It's a dieback on Collapse. Yatoro's got the chrono on the tree. He can't kill him. Have the damage. Good turn over towards Midbond, but Midbond's able to put the BK jump pad to the side. Triple kill for him as he finds another. Now over towards Mio. He looks going in on Piscina. Mio trying to bring down Thompson. Thompson getting low. Yatoro, can he finish him off? No, Seb's in with a swap. Keeps Thompson alive. Yatoro can't even kill him as it's an ultra kill for Midbond. They're going to set it up for Ricky to come back in, and they find it. Rampage from Midbond to close the game up. My goodness, OG, 49 kills, 34 minutes in. That was as OG as it gets.